Hello friends, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to meet two scholar and beautiful students who scored highest marks in business studies. One of them is Riya Baldha, who is a student of PP Savani International School, Surat. She got 99 marks in business studies. Other is Palak Bhaiya, who is a student of Hills High School, Surat, and she scored 96 marks in business studies. So let's meet them and discuss about their success story. Okay, the first question is, when you came out from the exam hall after BST paper, at that time you got the feeling of getting full marks in business studies?
To be honest, I didn't feel like I'll get 99 in BST. I felt like I've overwritten some things and I've missed few points to write. But when I got the results, I was quite shocked that I got out of marks.
What about you?
मैंने तो टू बी ऑनेस्ट सोचा था कि मेरे 100 आएंगे बिकॉज मैंने हर एक जो आंसर था वो काफ़ी अच्छे से प्रिपेयर किया था. आई हैव लाइक ड्रॉन द डायग्राम्स, आई हैव रिटन एवरीथिंग वेरी नाइसली. बट फिर जब मेरा रिजल्ट आया तो आई गॉट 96. सो ओवरऑल इट वाज गुड. बट ठीक है, मेरे को लगा था कि 100 आएंगे.
Alright, but have you checked the paper answers after coming at home?
No, I was quite nervous to check those answers, so I didn't check those answers. But I was quite sure that I'll get 90 or 95 something marks. But I was not sure that I'll get 99.
Okay. So, what was your reading strategy throughout the year?
I kept my goal as writing and reading consistently, because few of my seniors told me that consistency is the key, because BS as a subject is a lengthy subject in which we get quite confused. हमें समझ नहीं आता कि कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें और कहाँ पे एंड करें. सो हमें रोज़ we have to go through each and everything which we have been taught. So it was my strategy.
Very nice. What about you?
For me, firstly, conceptual clarity, because if you just go for rote learning, what will happen जब case studies आएंगे ना, तो you won't get it कि इस पे क्या लग सकता है. So conceptual clarity is the foremost thing. Apart from that, it depends कि आप अपने खुद के answers लिखने में comfortable हो या फिर आपको textual. For me, मैं textual answers ही prepare करती थी और मैं वही prefer करती थी.
What kind of sources you were using?
I was stuck to NCRT and Puram Gandhi for preparation, and my main goal was with NCRT. I've done all the thorough as well as detailed reading in NCRT. I have highlighted key points and keywords, and after that I go through different guides such as Puram Gandhi and other sources available in market.
Okay. What about you?
I didn't touch NCRT at all, to be honest. I've just relied on Poonam Gandhi, just that.
Okay. See, in business studies specifically, the case studies are there. So, for the practice of case study, do you got some special resource?
Yes, we got some special resource. Our mentor, our teacher, one of our teacher gave us worksheets on weekly basis to solve, and in our coaching too, we got books and sources through which we could clear our doubts, and we get mind कि हमें किस तरीके से prepare करना है हमारे boards के लिए.
Okay. Do you have any special resources for working?
For case studies, one of the best thing is that the coaching Saksham Institute, they have given the worksheet on the weekly basis, which helped me very much. And apart from that, I've solved some kind of sample papers.
All right. See, whenever we are preparing for board exams, the school exams are also playing very important role. So, what about your results during the school exam throughout the year? Are you getting this kind of marks, or what was the situation?
In my case, my school examination grades were really very low. Didn't thought of getting even 75% in boards, because my grades were quite low in school. But I worked on it. I gave tests on weekly basis and even daily. I worked with my teachers and my co-mentors, and I solved as many as books as I could for preparation.
What about you?
For school exams, I would say that teachers tend to set quite a higher papers in CBSE board. बिकॉज उन्होंने ऑलरेडी स्कूल में इतना टफ पेपर सेट किया था कि बोर्ड का पेपर वॉज वेरी ईजी. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट या स्कूल में मेरे BS में टू बी ऑनेस्ट 70 to 75 मार्क्स के बीच में आते थे आउट ऑफ 80. सो आई वॉज लाइक क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट कि बोर्ड्स में आ जाएंगे, लाइक 95 अबव आ जाएंगे, बिकॉज स्कूल में आ रहे हैं ना, तो बोर्ड्स में तो फिर आ जाएंगे.
All right. So, throughout the year, when you are preparing for board exams, what kind of habits you have so that you got this kind of colorful results?
I was clearly not an early bird, but few people told me कि जल्दी उठो, जल्दी उठ के पढ़ाई करो, तुम्हें याद रहेगा, तुम्हें ऐसा फ्रेश दिमाग के साथ पढ़ोगे तो तुम्हें अच्छा रिजल्ट आएगा. So even I didn't had to, but मुझे जल्दी उठना पड़ता और फ्रेशन अप होके माइंड सेट करना पड़ता कि आज पढ़ना ही है. So that was one of the habit which I don't think was bad for me, but it really showed me the result.
Do you follow any kind of routine?
For me, I think consistency. I don't think कि मैं जल्दी उठी या वैसा कुछ. Like काफी papers में उठी भी, but not regularly. But what I did is I study like regularly. Mainly accounts or BST I study regularly.
So this board subject or whatever subject you are thinking main, are you reading on regular basis?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we have to be consistent in all these exams and all these subjects because they are quite lengthy and we have to go in depth of each and every course and each and every subject. Now, no subject or no particular chapter is it's kind of chapter that we could skip in board exam. We have to go through all of those things and all of those material which have been provided to us.
She said that consistency matters. Like if you study regularly, you will definitely ace the board exams.
Okay. See, in the study specifically, the disturbance is created by the social media. So, how you are dealing with this distraction?
I won't tell that I completely moved out from social media, but the thing was I tried myself that I'll control using my mobile phone, laptop or any other social media. If I was bored, I would have met my friends. I go to my friend's place and we chill and we study together. That was one of the things which I think was good apart from social media.
How you deal?
Mobile is like never a distraction for me, to be honest. Like मैंने टेक्नोलॉजी को अच्छे से यूज़ किया था. Whatever the time I got, I just utilized in like through like studying through YouTube and all those stuff. Apart from that, मेरे को नहीं लगता कि मैंने Instagram को like log out या ऐसा कुछ भी किया था. During boards also, I was actually opening Instagram. I was surfing through it, which is actually like kind of एक अच्छी चीज़ है because if you just keep on studying तो तुम्हारा brain भी वैसा हो जाएगा. तो you need some kind of fresh.
All right. So throughout the year, what kind of mistakes you committed? So you feel that I have done this kind of mistakes so that I can improve I can be improve my result due if I will not if I have not go through this kind of mistakes, or you don't want to repeat in future for the studies.
In my case, one of the major mistake which I did, and especially the school examination, was I've overwritten few things which were completely outside the content, which were not relevant for the question. I think that were the few things and that were the few points which, because of which I was scared during the board exam, that I hope that I don't write anything which is irrelevant in the answer sheet.
Okay.
I would say that being motivated is the main thing. Like throughout the year, I don't feel that I've committed like some kind of major mistake. I think when it comes to board, so सब लोग is like कि board है, पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो, वो over hype करते हैं. तो I think कि board ही है, normal school exam की तरह लो, इतना कुछ ज़्यादा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है और motivated रहो. That's all.
See, in the preparation, notebook completion is a very important task, I think. So, what was your condition in completing notebooks of different subjects?
My notebooks, each and every notebook were completed with good handwriting, and all of them were checked on the first day, and I have got excellence and very goods and outstandings on first day of checking. I never give my books checked for after deadlines. I gave it always. As soon as I complete my homework, my notes, I would go to my teacher and I would make sure that I make my books checked before anyone else told me that please go जाओ, please हमें book check करने दो. उसके पहले मैं सब check करवा के आ जाती थी. That was good.
Nice.
For me, I would say I've always completed my notebooks and get it checked.
Okay. See, in business studies, presentation of your answer is very, very important, on the basis of which you are getting good marks. So, do you also follow, and how you are decorating your answers? And in board exams, what you have done in business studies?
In my business study examination, I've written point-to-point answers. Like we do not have to make paragraph of questions. We have to write it point-wise and neatly. We have to leave a specific space between each and every word. And the good thing I did was I've drawn clear diagrams with neat and clean decoration. I've underlined all the keywords, and I've drawn 2 to 3 lines after each question ends. So that were few things I've done, and I have written to the point content. I have not written anything which is useless or someone feel like ये irrelevant है. I have not written anything like that.
Alright, what about you?
For me, I would say that if you go to like BST paper, you have to write the answers in points, because there is no sense of writing it in paragraph. Apart from that, I've written all the answers like to the point. I have not overwritten any answer. I've drawn the diagrams. Like if you refer some particular guide, for me I've referred Poonam Gandhi, तो उसमें बहुत सारे cases के बाद में diagrams थे, तो मैंने वो diagram draw किए थे, and I've given examples for each of them.
Right. So at last I want to know that what you people are going to do in future. What kind of courses you are going for in future?
I've actually got scholarship letters from few of the universities in abroad, so I'll pursue any field in business over there in any university abroad.
So business related courses you want to go?
Yes, I'll go for marketing or else digital marketing, which is quite popping up right now.
Alright, what about you?
I'm planning of doing CMA, Costing Management Accounting.
Cost and management or so from which institute it is? ICAI is doing?
ICMA.
All right. So what after completing this course means specifically what thing it is focusing on?
It is focusing on the cost of the product. How do you find that?
All right.
I think
So at last I want to know from you that what kind of advice you want to give to the students who want to score like you.
The one and most important thing which I have been telling since the starting is the consistency. Do not think that BS is a subject which we could take lightly. Each and every subject in commerce section and even in science are equally important. We need to focus on all of them and we need to be consistent. It's not like starting है तो नहीं पढ़ेंगे, बोर्ड जाएगा तो पढ़ लेंगे. It's not like that. We have to start studying from now. तो ही रिजल्ट आएगा लास्ट में.
All right. So consistency is your message.
Yeah.
Right. What about you?
I would say that be consistent, be passionate and determined about what you are studying. Conceptual clarity is the main thing that you need to focus if I particularly talk about BST. And apart from that, once you are done with your books, just go for sample papers. It will help you a lot. So all these things, and yeah, first and foremost, just be motivated throughout the year.
How? But how?
You just don't need to overhype कि ये boards है. Just give it कि you are giving a school exam. उसकी तरह आप लो, motivational videos देखो अगर आप motivated नहीं हो तो, और ज़्यादा burden मत feel करो.
You want to add something?
Yes, आप पढ़ना चालू रखिए, but आपके जब प्री बोर्ड्स टू फिनिश हो जाते हैं उसके बाद you have to revise, you don't have to study. आपको पढ़ना चालू नहीं करना है तब तक आपका पढ़ना फिनिश हो जाना चाहिए. You just have to go through things, you have to solve as many papers as you can. You have to check okay CBSE ने जो पेपर इस साल निकाला है उसमें कौन से पॉइंट्स है और किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन है. So you have to work on those kind of questions.
Alright. See, I have also seen one more thing. Students are very much busy about preparing projects. They are doing 1 month, 2 months. So, what do you say about this, and what kind of advice you want to give them?
I got my all the projects finished during Diwali vacation. I utilized my time of 1 month in writing and decorating and revising and preparing for Viva. In that 1 month, I've utilized each and every day finishing all these projects. So मुझे बाद में जब मेरा वैकेशन फिनिश हो जाए, जब दूसरे पढ़ना मीन्स वैकेशन के बाद जब दूसरे चालू कर अपना प्रोजेक्ट करना, तब तक मेरा सब फिनिश हो जाना चाहिए. उसके बाद जब दूसरे पढ़ रहे हैं तब मैं आराम से ऐसे चिल, आई वॉज चिल कि अब मेरा हो गया है. आई डू नॉट हैव टू वरी अबाउट एनीथिंग.
What about you about projects?
I would say the best thing that my school has like ever done is that they have given us the projects during summer vacation. So beforehand, like almost all the students had done their projects during summer vacation. So during Diwali vacation, we have got this like whole vacation for our studying. And apart from that, I would say that just don't overdo any project. Project करो अच्छी बात है, वाइवा के लिए ज़्यादा prepare करो because for project you will get your marks. But what matters the most is how you are giving your viva, how you are writing your papers. So project पे इतना time मत अपना waste करो, ज़्यादा अपना viva और उस पे करो.
See, the last question I want to ask you that what is the role of your parents have done throughout the year? How they help you for the preparation of exams?
My parents have always been a pillar for me. They have supported me through this whole journey. My mom, who used to wake up at 3, at 4 in the morning to make me coffee, to wake me up for studies in early morning. My father, who didn't let me realize कि ये बुक कम है मेरे पास, ये पेपर नहीं है मेरे पास. Each and every material was available for me. My father कहीं से भी सूरत में कोई भी जगह से ढूंढ के लाते थे ये पर्टिकुलर बुक. एंड दे हैव ऑलवेज बीन प्राउड ऑफ मी. अगर देवर लाइक अगर तेरे अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं आए तो भी कोई इशू नहीं है. वी आर स्टिल प्राउड ऑफ यू एंड वी विल ऑलवेज बी प्राउड ऑफ यू. दैट वाज द थिंग.
Right. What about you?
My parents were like very supportive. They have like never burdened me or pressurized me कि you have to score 95 or 97. In fact, I would say कि मेरे पापा तो बोलते थे कि बच्चा अभी बस रखो बुक को, थोड़ा रख दो, अभी थोड़ा बाहर निकलो. एंड मेरे पापा ने तो ये भी कहा था कि okay, you have scored like 95%, but even if you have scored like 85%, I would be still proud of you. So which is the best thing.
Okay.